This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top-5 team in this conference, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. As the first down is still going. They bring it down, but that's a good play. It's the ball to the 39.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. The sure hand. It's Stewart. Go get him, but he puts a spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second and goal for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Moore. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keeping out of the end zone.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution of that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Simpson. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
With the catch, it's McCulley. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Near the 20. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaking free at midfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain for them.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To the air. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Whittington. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And there's the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the seventh play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Moore. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Love the call here on third and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Trying to find some room. It's Hughes. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Back to the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the one. What a run.
Chris, what I love here is just vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a point.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Offense going backwards those last 2 plays. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ducks. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Running through the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough on the 1st down.
Oh, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. He's got the first and still going. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The defense is coming after him. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
On the ground, it's Hughes. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
One moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Big throw caught on the left side. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This in return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. The defense drops him for a loss. It went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Short connection to the tight end here. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. A gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that previous play. Here comes a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy first down.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they decided to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a good job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they're running on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? We got to make adjustments. Count for this guy's legs.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oregon 28, Michigan 7.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Coming up is trying to keep the drive going. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Automatic on the PAT.
Good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Simpson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important third down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the right side on the toss. Spinning out of the tackle. And play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Motion now from the tight end. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
19.
And it looks like that one was touched before it made it 10 yards. So, yeah, the penalty marker is coming out. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. Grinding away with a running game.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ducks. They are pouring it on now. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And he knocks through the PAT.
42.
Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance at coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get.
It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Play fake, looking to throw. can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Here's handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to push it in here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
And I really thought on 2nd goal we might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Oregon. They cap the drive with 6 points.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
It's always a special year when after